The biblical story of Sodom and Gomorrah is a terrifying tale of divine wrath. Genesis 19 describes God raining down fire and sulfur, or brimstone, from the sky, completely obliterating the cities of the plain and everyone in them, for millennia. This was seen as a supernatural event, a moral lesson about sin and judgment. But in recent years, a team of archaeologists and scientists have uncovered stunning evidence suggesting that this biblical catastrophe may have been a real, historical event not caused by a divine decree, but by a cosmic impact. The primary site of this research is a large Bronze Age city mound in Jordan called el-Hammam. Led by archaeologist Dr. Stephen Collins, excavations there have revealed a city that was thriving for thousands of years before it was instantly destroyed around 1650 BC. The evidence is not from a fire or an earthquake. Instead, they found a 5-foot-thick destruction layer containing materials that could only have been created by an extremely high-temperature, high-pressure event. Pottery shards were melted into glass. Zircon crystals in the pottery showed signs of having been subjected to incredibly high pressure. Bubbling mud brick, a sign of temperatures exceeding 2,700 degrees Fahrenheit, was found throughout the site. This was a cataclysm unlike any other. The scientific hypothesis that fits all this evidence is a cosmic airburst, similar to the 1908 Tunguska event in Siberia, but far more destructive because the object would have exploded closer to the ground. The theory posits that a small asteroid or comet, traveling tens of thousands of miles per hour, entered the atmosphere and exploded in a massive fireball several miles above the Dead Sea Plain. The resulting thermal blast would have incinerated the city in seconds, melting metal and pottery. This was followed by a hypersonic shockwave that leveled every building, pulverizing them and blasting the debris for miles. This hypothesis also explains some of the stranger details of the biblical story. The fire from the sky is a perfect description of a cosmic airburst. Furthermore, the scientists found that the destruction layer was saturated with tiny flecks of salt. The explosion over the Dead Sea, the saltiest body of water on Earth, would have vaporized a massive amount of salt water, which then rained down over the area. This deadly, salty rain would have made the soil infertile for centuries, explaining why the region was abandoned for over 600 years after the event. It also provides a chillingly plausible explanation for the fate of Lot's wife. According to the Bible, was turned into a pillar of salt. In this incredible case, modern science may not be debunking the Bible, but providing a terrifyingly rational explanation for one of its most supernatural disasters.